There's a certain allure to the open road, a siren song that calls to the adventurous spirit within us. The wind whips past, carrying the scent of pine needles and distant rain. The world becomes a blur of colors and textures as you carve your own path through the landscape. This is the magic of motorcycling, a visceral experience that connects us to the very essence of freedom and exploration. For many, motorcycles are more than just vehicles. They are extensions of ourselves, embodiments of our individuality and passion. We pour our hearts and souls into these machines, customizing them to reflect our personalities and aspirations. But like any trusted companion, motorcycles require care and attention to thrive. This is where regular maintenance comes into play, a crucial aspect of motorcycle ownership that is often overlooked or underestimated. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of the ride, to succumb to the allure of the open road without giving much thought to the mechanical intricacies that make it all possible. However, neglecting your motorcycle's well-being is a recipe for disaster, potentially leading to costly repairs, dangerous malfunctions, and a diminished riding experience. Imagine yourself on a bright, sunny morning. The air is crisp, the birds are singing, and you're itching to escape the confines of daily life. You swing your leg over your motorcycle, feeling the familiar weight settle beneath you. The engine roars to life, a symphony of controlled explosions that sends a thrill through your veins. This is freedom in its purest form, the ability to answer the call of adventure at a moment's notice. But true freedom on two wheels extends beyond the open road. It encompasses the peace of mind that comes from knowing your motorcycle is in peak condition, ready to tackle any challenge you throw its way. Regular maintenance is the key to unlocking this deeper level of freedom, allowing you to ride with confidence and embrace the unknown without hesitation. By investing time and effort into maintaining your motorcycle, you're not just preserving its mechanical integrity, you're nurturing the bond you share with your two-wheeled companion. It's about respecting the machine that grants you access to such exhilarating experiences, ensuring that it continues to perform at its best mile after mile, adventure after adventure. Motorcycles are marvels of engineering, intricate puzzles of metal, rubber, and technology that work in perfect harmony to propel us forward. From the powerful engine that roars to life with a twist of the wrist to the delicate suspension system that absorbs bumps and dips in the road, every component plays a crucial role in the symphony of motion that defines the riding experience. But this delicate balance can easily be disrupted if even a single part falls out of sync. A loose chain can lead to catastrophic engine damage. Worn brake pads can increase stopping distances, turning a near miss into a potentially fatal accident. Neglecting your motorcycle's maintenance is akin to ignoring the warning signs of a brewing storm, inviting trouble into an otherwise exhilarating experience. Just as a conductor guides an orchestra to create a harmonious melody, regular maintenance ensures that all the components of your motorcycle are working together in perfect sync. It's about fine-tuning the engine, tightening loose bolts, and replacing worn parts before they have a chance to compromise your safety or the performance of your machine. Maintenance isn't just about preventing breakdowns, it's about optimizing performance, extending the lifespan of your motorcycle, and maximizing your enjoyment on the road. It's the silent partner that ensures every ride is smooth, exhilarating, and worry-free. Think of it as a preventative measure, a way to address minor issues before they escalate into major headaches. Imagine cruising down a scenic highway, the wind in your hair and the sun on your face. Suddenly, you feel a strange vibration in the handlebars, a subtle pull to one side. You might be tempted to ignore it to convince yourself it's nothing to worry about, but this seemingly insignificant issue could be a sign of a much larger problem lurking beneath the surface. Perhaps your tires are wearing unevenly, indicating a misalignment that could lead to a blowout at high speeds. Or maybe your chain is loose, putting unnecessary strain on the engine and increasing the risk of a catastrophic failure. Regular maintenance is about catching these issues early on, addressing them before they have a chance to escalate into major problems that could ruin your ride or, worse yet, put your safety at risk. Section 5. Neglect, a recipe for disaster. Neglecting your motorcycle's maintenance is like playing Russian roulette with your safety and your wallet. It's a gamble that rarely pays off, often resulting in costly repairs, dangerous malfunctions, and a diminished riding experience. The longer you ignore the warning signs, the higher the stakes become. Imagine this. You're riding your motorcycle on a hot summer day when suddenly you feel the engine sputtering. The once familiar roar is replaced by a series of coughs and wheezes as the bike loses power. You pull over to the side of the road, the smell of burning oil filling the air. Smoke rises from the engine, a clear indication that something is seriously wrong. This scenario, while hypothetical, illustrates the potential consequences of neglecting your motorcycle's maintenance. What might have started as a minor issue, perhaps a low oil level or a worn spark plug, has escalated into a major engine failure, leaving you stranded on the side of the road with a hefty repair bill looming over your head. Section 1. The chain of command. Let's talk about your motorcycle's chain, a critical component that often gets overlooked until it's screaming for attention, literally. Think of it as the link between your engine's power and the rear wheel's motion. A well-maintained chain ensures a smooth transfer of power, contributing to a more enjoyable and efficient ride. A loose or rusty chain, on the other hand, can wreak havoc on your motorcycle. It can cause premature wear and tear on sprockets, those toothed wheels that work in conjunction with the chain. In extreme cases, a neglected chain can even snap, leading to a loss of control and a potentially dangerous situation. Regular cleaning and lubrication are key to keeping your chain in tip-top shape. Invest in a good quality chain cleaner and lubricant specifically designed for motorcycles. Clean your chain regularly, especially after riding in dirty or wet conditions. And don't forget to check the chain tension. A loose chain can lead to poor performance and even damage to your motorcycle's drivetrain. Section 2. Lubrication, the lifeblood of your ride. Just like our bodies need water to function, your motorcycle relies on various fluids to keep its internal organs running smoothly. Engine oil, brake fluid, coolant, and fork oil. These are just a few of the essential fluids that keep your motorcycle happy and healthy. Engine oil in particular is the lifeblood of your engine, reducing friction between moving parts, dissipating heat, and preventing premature wear and tear. Over time, engine oil degrades and becomes contaminated with dirt and debris, losing its effectiveness. That's why regular oil changes are crucial for maintaining your motorcycle's performance and longevity. Check your owner's manual for the recommended oil change intervals for your specific motorcycle model. It's also a good idea to visually inspect your fluids regularly, looking for any signs of discoloration, contamination, or low levels. If you notice anything amiss, it's best to err on the side of caution and consult a qualified mechanic. Tire tails, the importance of traction. Your motorcycle's tires are the only points of contact with the road, making them arguably the most critical safety component on your bike. They provide the traction you need to accelerate, brake, and maneuver safely, especially when navigating corners or encountering unexpected obstacles. Regular tire inspections are crucial for ensuring optimal performance and safety. Check your tire pressure regularly, as underinflated or overinflated tires can affect handling, braking distances, and tire wear. The recommended tire pressure for your motorcycle can be found in the owner's manual or on a sticker on the swing arm. Inspect your tires for signs of wear and tear, such as cracks, bulges, or uneven tread wear. Pay close attention to the tread depth, as worn tires significantly reduce grip, especially in wet conditions. Most tires have tread wear indicators molded into the grooves. If the tread is worn down to these indicators, it's time for a new set of rubber. Braking bad. Why stopping power is non-negotiable. Brakes are arguably the most important safety feature on your motorcycle. They provide the stopping power you need to avoid obstacles, navigate traffic safely, and bring your bike to a controlled stop in emergency situations. Regular brake maintenance is essential for ensuring that your brakes are always in optimal working order. Start by inspecting your brake pads regularly. Brake pads are consumable items that wear down over time due to friction. As the friction material wears down, your braking performance decreases, increasing your stopping distances. Check your brake pads by looking through the caliper. If the friction material is worn down to about 2 millimeters or less, it's time for a replacement. While you're at it, check your brake fluid level as well. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs moisture from the air over time. This absorbed moisture can lower the boiling point of the brake fluid, leading to brake fade under heavy braking. If your brake fluid appears dark or contaminated, it's a good idea to have it flushed and replaced by a qualified mechanic. Fueling the beast cleanliness is key. Your motorcycle's fuel system is responsible for delivering the fuel-air mixture that powers the engine. Over time, dirt, debris, and even rust can accumulate in the fuel tank, fuel lines, and carburetor or fuel injectors, restricting fuel flow and affecting engine performance. One simple way to prevent fuel system issues is to avoid running your motorcycle's fuel tank completely empty. This is because the fuel pump relies on the fuel in the tank to lubricate and cool its internal components. Running the tank dry can cause the fuel pump to overheat and fail prematurely. It's also a good idea to drain and clean your motorcycle's fuel tank periodically, especially if you frequently ride in dusty or humid conditions. This will help remove any accumulated sediment or water that could clog the fuel system and affect engine performance. Consult your owner's manual for instructions on how to drain and clean your motorcycle's fuel tank safely. The price of neglect. We've talked about the importance of regular motorcycle maintenance, but let's get real for a second about what happens when we let things slide. Picture this: you're cruising down the highway, lost in the rhythm of the road, when suddenly your engine sputters and dies. You coast to a stop on the shoulder, heart sinking as you realize you're stranded. This scenario, unfortunately, isn't just a figment of our imagination. It's a reality for countless riders who neglect their motorcycle's needs. That seemingly insignificant rattle you ignored, it could have been a loose chain on the verge of snapping, potentially leading to a loss of control and a serious accident. Or remember those worn brake pads you've been meaning to replace? They could have significantly reduced your stopping distance, turning a near miss into a collision. Neglecting your motorcycle's maintenance isn't just about risking costly repairs, it's about putting your safety and potentially the safety of others in jeopardy. A stitch in time preventing catastrophe. The good news is that most motorcycle problems don't appear out of thin air. They usually give you signs, small indicators that something might be amiss. These signs are often subtle, but they are there if you know what to look for. They often start as minor issues, subtle whispers that something isn't quite right. It could be a slight change in the way your motorcycle sounds or feels. These minor issues are your motorcycle's way of communicating with you. A strange noise here, a slight vibration there. These are your motorcycle's way of telling you it needs attention. Ignoring these signs can lead to bigger problems down the road. It's like your bike is speaking to you, asking for a bit of care and attention. Think of regular maintenance as a proactive approach, a way to address these whispers before they turn into screams. Regular checkups and servicing can catch these issues early, saving you time, money, and potential headaches in the future. By staying on top of your motorcycle's maintenance schedule, you're essentially playing the role of a detective, searching for clues that could indicate a potential problem. This detective work involves checking various parts of your motorcycle, from the engine to the tires, to ensure everything is in good working order. A leaking fork seal, for example, might seem like a minor annoyance. You might notice a bit of oil on the forks or a slight change in the way your bike handles, but this small issue can have bigger implications if not addressed promptly. But if left unaddressed, it can lead to premature wear and tear on your fork seals, potentially compromising your suspension system and affecting your bike's handling. This can make your rides less comfortable and more dangerous, especially on rough roads. Similarly, a worn-out spark plug might not seem like a big deal. You might notice your bike is a bit harder to start or doesn't run as smoothly as it used to. These are signs that your spark plug needs attention, but it can lead to decreased engine performance, reduced fuel efficiency, and even engine damage in the long run. A simple spark plug replacement can make a big difference in how your motorcycle performs and how much fuel it uses. Regular maintenance is about identifying and addressing these minor issues early on, preventing them from escalating into major problems that could sideline your ride or, worse yet, compromise your safety. It's about being proactive and taking care of your motorcycle so it can take care of you. Regular maintenance not only extends the life of your motorcycle, but also ensures that every ride is as safe and enjoyable as possible. So, listen to your bike, pay attention to the signs, and don't ignore those small issues. They are your motorcycle's way of asking for a bit of TLC, and by giving it the attention it needs, you can prevent potential catastrophes and enjoy many more miles of smooth, trouble-free riding. Confidence through maintenance. There's a certain peace of mind that comes with knowing your motorcycle is in top-notch condition. It's the confidence to tackle that winding mountain road, to embark on that long-distance adventure, knowing that your bike won't let you down. Regular maintenance is the key to unlocking this level of confidence, allowing you to ride with a clear head and a sense of freedom that only comes from knowing you're prepared for whatever the road throws your way. Imagine yourself rolling up to a stoplight next to a fellow rider, their bike looking a little worse for wear. You, on the other hand, exude an air of quiet confidence, knowing that your motorcycle is in peak condition, ready to tackle anything. This confidence isn't about arrogance, it's about respecting your machine and understanding the importance of keeping it in optimal working order. It's about the freedom to ride without worry, to enjoy the journey without constantly second-guessing your motorcycle's reliability. Regular maintenance is an investment in this freedom, a way to ensure that your bike is always ready to answer the call of adventure. Section 4, Master of your domain. Regular motorcycle maintenance isn't just about mechanics and wrenches. It's about building a deeper connection with your machine. It's about understanding how each component works, how they interact with one another, and what signs to look for that might indicate a problem. As you become more familiar with your motorcycle's inner workings, you'll develop a sense of mastery over your machine, a feeling of empowerment that comes from knowing you have the skills and knowledge to keep it running smoothly. This mastery extends beyond simple maintenance tasks. It's about being able to diagnose minor problems, troubleshoot issues on the fly, and make informed decisions about your motorcycle's care. It's about taking ownership of your ride, becoming more than just a passenger along for the journey. This hands-on approach to motorcycle maintenance can be incredibly rewarding. It's a chance to learn new skills, to challenge yourself mechanically, and to develop a deeper appreciation for the engineering marvel that is your motorcycle. And who knows, you might even discover a hidden talent for mechanics along the way. Section 5. Extending the ride longevity through care. Motorcycles, like any mechanical device, have a limited lifespan. However, this lifespan is not set in stone. With the right care and attention, you can significantly extend the life of your motorcycle, ensuring it remains a reliable companion on your journeys. But just like a healthy lifestyle can add years to your life, regular maintenance can significantly extend the life of your motorcycle. This means not just the occasional wash and polish, but a thorough and consistent maintenance routine that addresses all aspects of the bike's health. By addressing minor issues before they escalate into major problems, you're essentially slowing down the aging process of your bike, ensuring that it continues to provide you with miles of enjoyment for years to come. Regular checkups can catch potential issues early, saving you from costly repairs down the line. Think of it this way. Every time you neglect your motorcycle's maintenance, you're essentially shaving time off its life expectancy. Neglect can lead to a build-up of problems that could have been easily prevented with a bit of care and attention. A missed oil change here, which might seem insignificant at the moment, can lead to engine wear and tear that shortens the life of your motorcycle. A neglected chain cleaning there, which might seem like a minor oversight, can result in a chain that wears out faster, affecting the overall performance of your bike. These seemingly small oversights can accumulate over time, leading to premature wear and tear on your motorcycle's vital components. Rust and corrosion can set in, making parts brittle and more prone to breaking. On the other hand, a well-maintained motorcycle is like a fine wine. It only gets better with age. The more you care for it, the more it will reward you with reliable performance and a longer lifespan. Regular maintenance helps preserve the integrity of your bike's engine, transmission, suspension, and other vital components. This ensures that they continue to perform at their best for years to come, providing you with a smooth and enjoyable ride. By keeping these components in top condition, you're not just maintaining your motorcycle, you're enhancing its performance and reliability. A well-maintained bike is more responsive, more efficient, and more enjoyable to ride. So the next time you're tempted to skip a maintenance task, remember that you're not just putting off a chore, you're investing in the longevity of your beloved machine. Each maintenance task you perform is a step towards ensuring that your motorcycle remains a trusted companion on all your adventures. Checking tire pressure regularly, for instance, can prevent uneven wear and improve fuel efficiency. Properly inflated tires also provide better handling and safety. Inspecting and replacing brake pads when necessary ensures that your bike can stop effectively, keeping you safe on the road. Lubricating the chain not only extends its life, but also improves the overall performance of your motorcycle. A well-lubricated chain runs smoother and quieter, making your ride more enjoyable. Regularly checking the battery and keeping the terminals clean can prevent starting issues and ensure that your motorcycle is always ready to go when you are. Cleaning or replacing the air filter ensures that your engine gets the clean air it needs to run efficiently. A clean air filter can improve fuel efficiency and performance. Inspecting and maintaining cables, such as the throttle and clutch cables, ensures smooth operation and prevents unexpected failures. Checking and replacing lights as needed ensures that you are visible to other road users, enhancing your safety, especially during night rides. By taking these small but crucial steps, you are not only extending the life of your motorcycle, but also enhancing your riding experience. A well-maintained motorcycle is a joy to ride, providing you with the freedom and adventure that only a motorcycle can offer. So, take the time to care for your motorcycle. It will reward you with years of reliable service and countless memorable rides. After all, a well-cared-for motorcycle is more than just a machine. It's a trusted companion on the road of life. Section 6, resale value, reaping the rewards of diligence. Let's face it, motorcycles aren't exactly appreciating assets. Like cars, they tend to depreciate in value over time. However, the rate at which a motorcycle depreciates can be significantly influenced by its maintenance history. A well-documented maintenance record is like a gold star on your motorcycle's resume, indicating to potential buyers that it's been well cared for and is likely to provide them with miles of trouble-free riding. Think of it from a buyer's perspective. Would you rather purchase a motorcycle with a meticulously documented maintenance history, complete with receipts for all parts and labor, or one with a spotty past and no clear indication of how well it's been maintained? The answer is a no-brainer. A well-maintained motorcycle will always command a higher resale value simply because buyers are willing to pay a premium for peace of mind. So, the next time you're tempted to cut corners on maintenance, remember that you're not just potentially jeopardizing your safety and the longevity of your bike, you're also impacting its future resale value. Section 7. Beyond the basics, advanced safety checks. While the basic maintenance tasks we've discussed so far are crucial for keeping your motorcycle running smoothly and safely, there are a few advanced safety checks that every rider should be aware of. These checks might require a bit more technical know-how, but they can make all the difference in identifying potential problems before they escalate into major headaches. One such check is inspecting your motorcycle's steering head bearings. These bearings allow the front forks to pivot smoothly, enabling you to steer and maneuver your bike. Over time, these bearings can wear out, leading to a notchy or stiff steering feel, which can be dangerous, especially at higher speeds. Another crucial check is inspecting your motorcycle's swing arm bearings. These bearings allow the rear wheel to move up and down independently of the frame, absorbing bumps and dips in the road. Worn swing arm bearings can lead to instability, especially when cornering or riding over uneven surfaces. If you notice any play or looseness in your steering or swing arm, it's best to have it checked out by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. Section 8. The human element, rider responsibility. As motorcyclists, we often talk about the importance of being aware of our surroundings, scanning for potential hazards, and anticipating the actions of other drivers. But equally important is being aware of our own physical and mental state before throwing a leg over our bikes. Fatigue, stress, and distractions can significantly impair our reaction time, judgment, and overall riding abilities. Just as we wouldn't dream of riding under the influence of alcohol or drugs, we should treat fatigue and distractions with the same level of seriousness. Before every ride, take a moment to assess your physical and mental state. Are you well rested? Are you free from distractions? Are you feeling alert and focused? If the answer to any of these questions is no, it's best to postpone your ride until you're in a better state of mind. Remember, riding a motorcycle is a privilege, not a right, and it's our responsibility to ensure that we're always in the best possible condition to ride safely and responsibly. Section 9. Finding a trusted mechanic, a partnership in care. While performing your own motorcycle maintenance can be incredibly rewarding, there are times when it's best to leave it to the professionals. Whether you lack the necessary tools or expertise for a particular task or simply don't have the time, finding a trusted mechanic can make all the difference in keeping your motorcycle running smoothly and safely. Think of your mechanic as a partner in care for your motorcycle. A good mechanic will take the time to understand your riding style, your maintenance habits, and your concerns, providing you with personalized advice and recommendations to keep your bike in top-notch condition. When choosing a mechanic, don't be afraid to ask for recommendations from fellow riders or to do your research online. Look for a mechanic who is experienced with your specific make and model of motorcycle, who has a good reputation for honesty and fairness, and who is willing to take the time to answer your questions and explain their work in detail. As we've explored throughout this essay, regular motorcycle maintenance is more than just a chore, it's an investment. It's an investment in your safety, in the longevity of your machine, and in the overall enjoyment of the ride. By taking the time to care for your motorcycle, you're not just ensuring that it runs smoothly, you're cultivating a deeper connection with your machine, developing a sense of mastery over its inner workings, and ultimately enhancing your overall riding experience. So the next time you're tempted to skip a maintenance task or to push your bike a little too hard, remember the importance of regular care. Remember the peace of mind that comes from knowing your motorcycle is in top-notch condition, ready to tackle whatever adventures lie ahead. Ride safe, ride smart, and most importantly, ride maintained. Let's talk brass tacks. The kind of talk that resonates with our wallets. We all know that motorcycles, like any machine, require upkeep. But have you ever stopped to consider the true cost of neglecting those seemingly small maintenance tasks? It's easy to dismiss a minor oil leak or a worn brake pad as a minor inconvenience, something you'll get around to eventually. But here's the cold, hard truth. Ignoring those whispers of trouble can lead to a deafening roar of expenses down the road. A small engine issue, if left unaddressed, can snowball into a catastrophic failure requiring a complete engine rebuild or even replacement. Suddenly, that minor oil leak has morphed into a four-figure repair bill, leaving your wallet significantly lighter and your riding plans in disarray. Regular maintenance, on the other hand, is like investing in a long-term savings plan for your motorcycle. By addressing minor issues before they escalate into major problems, you're essentially extending the lifespan of your bike and avoiding those hefty repair bills that can drain your bank account and sideline your riding adventures. Think of regular motorcycle maintenance as preventative healthcare for your two-wheeled companion. Just like regular doctor visits and screenings can help us catch health issues early on, before they become major problems. Regular motorcycle maintenance can identify and address minor issues before they have a chance to escalate into costly repairs. A simple oil change, for example, might seem like an insignificant expense. But consider this. Engine oil is the lifeblood of your motorcycle's engine, reducing friction, dissipating heat, and preventing wear and tear on vital components. Neglecting your oil changes can lead to increased friction, reduced engine performance, and ultimately premature engine failure, a repair bill that can easily run into the thousands of dollars. Similarly, regular brake inspections and maintenance might seem like an unnecessary expense, especially if your brakes feel fine. But worn brake pads or low brake fluid can significantly reduce your stopping distance, potentially turning a near miss into a serious accident. The cost of new brake pads and a brake fluid flush pales in comparison to the potential cost of an accident, medical bills, motorcycle repairs, and even legal fees. Section 3, Case Study, the Chain Reaction of Neglect. Let's illustrate the financial impact of neglecting motorcycle maintenance with a real-world example. The humble motorcycle chain. This small yet crucial component often goes unnoticed until it's too late. A chain might seem like a simple, even insignificant part of your bike, but its condition can have a ripple effect on your motorcycle's performance and your wallet. The chain is responsible for transferring power from the engine to the rear wheel, making it a vital link in the motorcycle's drivetrain. Imagine this. You've been putting off cleaning and lubricating your motorcycle's chain. Over time, dirt, grime, and rust accumulate, causing the chain to wear out faster. This neglect can lead to increased friction, which not only reduces the efficiency of power transfer, but also puts additional strain on other components. It's dirty, rusty, and making all sorts of concerning noises, but hey, it's still holding together, right? You might think that as long as the chain isn't broken, it's not a big deal. However, these noises are warning signs that the chain is under stress and could fail at any moment. Then one fateful day, while you're carving through your favorite set of twisties, you feel a sudden loss of power, followed by a sickening thud. This is the moment every rider dreads. The chain has finally given out, and the consequences are immediate and severe. Your chain has snapped, taking with it not only your forward momentum, but also a chunk of your swing arm. The damage is not just limited to the chain itself. The force of the brake can cause collateral damage to other parts of the bike. Now you're facing a hefty repair bill. The cost of replacing a broken chain is just the beginning. The damaged swing arm and any other affected components will need to be repaired or replaced, adding to the overall expense. Not only do you need a new chain and sprockets, but you also need to replace the damaged swing arm. This can be a time-consuming and costly process, especially if you need to order parts or wait for a mechanic to fit you into their schedule. This scenario highlights how neglecting a seemingly minor maintenance task can lead to a chain reaction of damage and expenses. What started as a simple oversight has now turned into a major financial burden. Regular chain maintenance, on the other hand, would have cost you a few dollars in cleaning supplies and lubricant, potentially saving you thousands in repairs down the line. By taking the time to clean and lubricate your chain regularly, you can extend its lifespan and ensure that your motorcycle runs smoothly. Maintenance is not just about avoiding costly repairs, it's also about ensuring your safety on the road. A well-maintained chain reduces the risk of sudden failures, giving you peace of mind while riding. Many motorcycle enthusiasts enjoy the process of maintaining their bikes. It's a way to connect with the machine and understand its intricacies. There are workshops and community groups dedicated to teaching proper maintenance techniques, making it easier for riders to take care of their bikes. Keeping a maintenance schedule or logbook can help you stay on top of necessary tasks. By tracking when you last cleaned and lubricated your chain, you can ensure that you're not neglecting this important aspect of motorcycle care. In the end, regular maintenance is a small investment of time and money that pays off in the long run. It keeps your motorcycle running efficiently, saves you from unexpected breakdowns, and enhances your overall riding experience. So, the next time you think about skipping a maintenance task, remember the chain reaction of neglect and choose to take care of your bike instead. Section 4. The hidden costs of downtime. Time is money. When we think about the cost of motorcycle maintenance, we often focus on the tangible expenses, parts, labor, and fluids. However, there's another cost that's often overlooked: downtime. Every minute your motorcycle is out of commission due to a preventable breakdown is a minute you're not enjoying the open road. It's a missed opportunity for a weekend getaway, a scenic ride with friends, or simply the daily joy of commuting on two wheels. Now consider the inconvenience factor. If your motorcycle is your primary mode of transportation, a breakdown can throw a wrench into your daily routine, forcing you to rely on public transportation, taxis, or the generosity of friends and family. This can lead to lost productivity at work, missed appointments, and increased stress levels, costs that are difficult to quantify but are nonetheless very real. Regular motorcycle maintenance, on the other hand, minimizes the risk of unexpected breakdowns, ensuring that your bike is always ready to roll when you are. It's about maximizing your riding time and minimizing the frustration and inconvenience of downtime. Section 5. Fuel efficiency, squeezing more miles out of every tank. With the ever-fluctuating price of gasoline, fuel efficiency is a major concern for many motorcyclists. What many riders don't realize is that regular maintenance can significantly impact your bike's fuel economy, putting more money back in your pocket at the pump. Consider your motorcycle's engine. A well-maintained engine with clean oil, a properly adjusted carburetor or fuel injection system, and a well-tuned ignition system will run more efficiently, extracting the maximum amount of energy from every drop of fuel. This translates to better fuel economy and fewer trips to the gas station. Similarly, properly inflated tires can significantly reduce rolling resistance, improving your motorcycle's fuel efficiency. Underinflated tires create more friction with the road surface, forcing your engine to work harder and consuming more fuel. Regularly checking your tire pressure and ensuring it's within the manufacturer's recommended range can lead to noticeable improvements in your bike's fuel economy. In many parts of the world, insurance companies offer discounts to motorcyclists who can demonstrate a commitment to safety and maintenance. These discounts, often referred to as safe rider or responsible rider discounts, recognize that riders who take proactive steps to maintain their motorcycles and enhance their riding skills are statistically less likely to be involved in accidents. While the specific requirements for these discounts vary by insurance provider, they often involve completing an approved motorcycle safety course, maintaining a clean driving record, and demonstrating a commitment to regular motorcycle maintenance. Some insurance companies even offer discounts for riders who install certain safety features on their motorcycles, such as anti-lock brakes or security systems. By taking advantage of these discounts, you can potentially save hundreds of dollars on your annual insurance premiums, putting more money back in your pocket to invest in your passion for riding. For many motorcyclists, performing their own maintenance is a source of pride, a way to connect with their machines on a deeper level and save money on labor costs. However, it's important to be realistic about your mechanical skills and the limitations of your toolkit. Attempting to tackle a complex repair job without the proper knowledge, tools, or experience can lead to more harm than good, potentially resulting in costly mistakes or even personal injury. Before embarking on any DIY maintenance task, honestly assess your abilities. If you're unsure about a particular procedure, don't hesitate to consult your owner's manual, seek advice from experienced riders, or even watch instructional videos online. There's no shame in admitting when a task is beyond your comfort level and deferring to the expertise of a qualified mechanic. Remember, while DIY maintenance can save you money on labor costs, it's essential to factor in the cost of tools and supplies. Some specialized tools can be quite expensive, so it's crucial to weigh the cost of purchasing these tools against the potential savings on labor over the long term. Just like any other aspect of motorcycle ownership, it's wise to factor in the costs of maintenance when budgeting for your two-wheel passion. By setting aside a little money each month for routine maintenance and unexpected repairs, you can avoid the financial strain of a sudden, hefty repair bill. Start by consulting your motorcycle's owner's manual for the recommended maintenance schedule. This schedule outlines the specific maintenance tasks that should be performed at certain mileage intervals or timeframes. By familiarizing yourself with this schedule, you can anticipate upcoming maintenance needs and budget accordingly. In addition to routine maintenance, it's wise to create an emergency fund specifically for unexpected repairs. This fund can provide a financial cushion in case of a sudden breakdown, accident, or other unforeseen circumstances that require costly repairs. The peace of mind that comes with knowing you have a financial safety net for your motorcycle is priceless. While we've spent a considerable amount of time discussing the financial benefits of regular motorcycle maintenance, there's another aspect to consider that's more difficult to quantify: the sheer joy of riding a well-maintained machine. Imagine this. You swing a leg over your motorcycle, the engine purring like a contented cat. You click into first gear, release the clutch, and feel the smooth, responsive power of the engine as you accelerate down the road. Your suspension glides over bumps and dips, your tires grip the pavement with confidence, and your brakes respond predictably and powerfully when you need them. This is the reward for your diligence, the payoff for your commitment to keeping your motorcycle in peak condition. It's the feeling of confidence, control, and exhilaration that comes from knowing your machine is operating at its best, allowing you to fully experience the thrill of the ride. Ultimately, regular motorcycle maintenance is more than just a financial decision. It's an expression of love and respect for your machine. It's about recognizing the privilege and responsibility that comes with owning and riding a motorcycle, and acknowledging that these machines require care and attention to thrive. By investing the time, effort, and resources into maintaining your motorcycle, you're not just protecting your investment, you're nurturing a passion. You're ensuring that your two-wheeled companion continues to provide you with miles of smiles, countless adventures, and a level of freedom and exhilaration that only motorcycling can deliver. So embrace the responsibility, enjoy the process, and reap the rewards of a well-maintained motorcycle. Remember, maintenance is motorcycle love, and the open road awaits. Every motorcyclist, regardless of their mechanical prowess, should have a basic toolkit at their disposal. This toolkit doesn't need to be extensive or expensive. Even a few essential tools can make a world of difference when addressing minor issues on the road or performing routine maintenance tasks at home. So, what are the must-haves for your motorcycle's toolkit? At the top of the list are wrenches and sockets. Invest in a set that covers the most common sizes found on your motorcycle. Next up, screwdrivers, both Phillips and flathead, are essential for various tasks. Don't forget pliers. Combination pliers are versatile for gripping, twisting, and cutting. A tire pressure gauge is crucial for maintaining proper tire pressure, and a small flashlight can be a lifesaver for roadside repairs in low light conditions. Finally, consider adding zip ties, electrical tape, and a multi-tool for those unexpected fixes. Section 2, Pre-Ride Rituals, a quick checklist for safety and performance. Just like a pilot performs a pre-flight check before taking to the skies, every motorcyclist should develop a pre-ride ritual to ensure their bike is safe and ready to roll. This quick inspection can identify potential issues before they become major problems and give you peace of mind knowing your motorcycle is in optimal condition. Start by giving your bike a visual once over. Check for any obvious signs of damage, leaks, or loose parts. Next, check your tire pressure using a reliable gauge. Remember, proper tire pressure is crucial for optimal handling, braking, and tire wear. Inspect your lights, headlight, tail light, brake lights, and turn signals to ensure they are functioning correctly. Test your brakes, feeling for any sponginess, dragging, or unusual noises. Finally, check your controls, throttle, clutch, and brakes to ensure they are operating smoothly and responding as expected. Section 3. Chain Gang, Mastering the Art of Chain Maintenance. Your motorcycle's chain is a critical component that requires regular attention to ensure smooth power delivery and prevent premature wear and tear. Fortunately, chain maintenance is a relatively simple task that any rider can master with a little practice. The key to chain longevity is regular cleaning and lubrication. Begin by purchasing a good quality chain cleaner and lubricant specifically designed for motorcycles. Avoid using harsh chemicals or household cleaners, as these can damage the chain's O-rings, leading to premature wear. To clean your chain, place your motorcycle on a stand or center stand to elevate the rear wheel. Spray the chain cleaner liberally onto the chain, working it into the rollers and links. Use a stiff brush or chain cleaning tool to dislodge any stubborn dirt or grime. Section 4 Tire TLC. Keeping your rubber in tip-top shape. Your motorcycle's tires are its only points of contact with the road, making them arguably the most critical safety component on your bike. Regular tire inspections and maintenance are essential for ensuring optimal grip, handling and braking performance, and for maximizing the lifespan of your tires. The most fundamental aspect of tire maintenance is checking your tire pressure regularly. Underinflated tires can lead to reduced fuel efficiency, increased tire wear and compromised handling, while overinflated tires can result in a harsh ride and an increased risk of blowouts. Consult your motorcycle's owner's manual or the sticker on your swing arm for the recommended tire pressure for your specific make and model. Use a reliable tire pressure gauge to check your tire pressure when the tires are cold, as tire pressure increases as the tires heat up during riding. Section 5. Brake check. Ensuring stopping power when it matters most. Your motorcycle's brakes are your lifeline in emergency situations, making regular brake inspections and maintenance non-negotiable for any responsible rider. Fortunately, most brake maintenance tasks are relatively straightforward and can be easily performed at home. Start by visually inspecting your brake pads. Brake pads are consumable items that wear down over time due to friction. As the friction material wears away, your braking performance decreases, increasing your stopping distances. Most brake calipers have a small inspection window that allows you to visually check the thickness of the brake pads. If the friction material is worn down to about 2 millimeters or less, it's time to replace your brake pads. While you're at it, inspect your brake rotors for any signs of scoring, grooving, or excessive wear. Section 6. Fluid dynamics. The importance of regular fluid checks and changes. Your motorcycle relies on various fluids to keep its vital systems operating smoothly. These fluids, including engine oil, brake fluid, coolant, and fork oil, play crucial roles in lubrication, cooling, and hydraulic systems. Regular fluid checks and changes are essential for maintaining your motorcycle's performance, reliability, and longevity. Engine oil, often referred to as the lifeblood of your engine, reduces friction between moving parts, dissipating heat and preventing premature wear and tear. Over time, engine oil degrades and becomes contaminated with dirt, debris and combustion byproducts, losing its effectiveness. Consult your motorcycle's owner's manual for the recommended oil change intervals for your specific make and model. Generally, it's a good idea to change your motorcycle's oil at least once a year, or every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, whichever comes first. Section 7. Cleanliness is next to rideliness, keeping your bike sparkling. While a spotless motorcycle might not directly translate to improved performance, there's a certain sense of pride and satisfaction that comes from riding a clean bike. Moreover, regular cleaning can help you identify potential issues early on, such as leaks, cracks, or loose parts that might otherwise go unnoticed. Start by giving your motorcycle a thorough wash using a dedicated motorcycle wash soap and a soft sponge or wash mitt. Avoid using harsh household cleaners or dish soap, as these can strip the protective wax coating from your bike's paint, leaving it vulnerable to scratches and fading. After washing, rinse your bike thoroughly with clean water and dry it with a soft microfiber towel. Pay attention to hard-to-reach areas such as under the fenders, around the engine and behind the radiator, as these areas tend to accumulate dirt and grime. Section 8, Troubleshooting 101, Common Issues and Simple Solutions. Even with the most meticulous maintenance, motorcycles, like any machine, can experience occasional hiccups. Fortunately, many common motorcycle issues can be easily diagnosed and resolved with a little know-how and some basic tools. One of the most common issues motorcyclists encounter is a dead battery. If your motorcycle's battery is more than a few years old, it might be time for a replacement. However, if your battery is relatively new, it might simply need to be recharged. Another common issue is a clogged air filter. A dirty air filter restricts airflow to the engine, potentially leading to reduced performance, increased fuel consumption, and even engine damage. Inspect your air filter regularly and clean or replace it as needed. Section 9, the digital mechanic, harnessing technology for maintenance. In today's digital age, a wealth of information and resources are available at our fingertips, and motorcycle maintenance is no exception. From online forums and instructional videos to smartphone apps and diagnostic tools, technology can be a valuable ally for any motorcyclist looking to enhance their maintenance skills or troubleshoot issues on the go. One of the most valuable online resources for motorcyclists is the vast network of online forums and communities dedicated to specific makes and models of motorcycles. These forums are treasure troves of information, offering advice, tips, and troubleshooting guides from experienced riders who have likely encountered and resolved the same issues you might be facing. Smartphone apps have also revolutionized the way we approach motorcycle maintenance. Numerous apps are available that provide detailed maintenance schedules, track service records, log fuel consumption, and even connect you with local mechanics or parts suppliers. These apps put a wealth of information at your fingertips, making it easier than ever to stay on top of your motorcycle's maintenance needs. Section 10. The journey continues. Embrace the maintenance mindset. As we've explored throughout this essay, motorcycle maintenance is more than just a series of tasks to check off a list. It's a mindset, a commitment to caring for your machine and ensuring its optimal performance, reliability, and longevity. It's about developing a deeper connection with your motorcycle, understanding its intricacies, and taking proactive steps to keep it running smoothly for miles to come. Embrace the idea that maintenance is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about continuous learning, experimenting, and refining your skills. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, to ask questions, and to seek guidance from more experienced riders or mechanics. The more you learn about your motorcycle and the more comfortable you become with basic maintenance tasks, the more confident and empowered you'll feel as a rider. Remember, the open road awaits, and with a little care and attention, your motorcycle will be your faithful companion for countless adventures to come. The road well traveled. We've journeyed together down a road paved with grease, grit, and a whole lot of heart. We've delved into the guts of what makes a motorcycle tick, explored the vital organs that keep it humming, and discovered the secret language of nuts, bolts, and fluids. But more than just a mechanical tune-up, this journey has been about fostering a deeper connection, a bond of respect and responsibility between rider and machine. Remember that feeling of exhilaration, that wind in your hair freedom that first drew you to the world of motorcycling? Regular maintenance is the key to keeping that feeling alive, ensuring that every ride is a symphony of power, precision, and pure joy. It's about minimizing the risk, maximizing the reward, and squeezing every ounce of enjoyment out of your two-wheeled companion. As we reach the final stretch of this road, let's reflect on the invaluable lessons we've learned along the way. Lessons about the importance of preventative care, the hidden costs of neglect, and the transformative power of a well-maintained machine. The heart of the machine. We've learned that a motorcycle is more than just a collection of metal, rubber, and wires. It's a living, breathing entity with a heart that beats to the rhythm of the open road. And just like any heart, it requires care, attention, and a little TLC to keep it pumping strong. Regular oil changes are like nourishing meals, providing the vital lubrication that keeps the engine running smoothly. Clean air filters are like deep breaths of fresh air, ensuring optimal combustion and maximizing performance. And properly adjusted brakes are like lightning-fast reflexes ready to bring you to a safe stop when it matters most. By understanding the vital functions of each component, we gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate symphony of engineering that makes motorcycling possible. We become more attuned to the subtle cues, the whispers and groans that signal the need for attention, allowing us to address minor issues before they escalate into major headaches. A symphony of care. We've discovered that maintaining a motorcycle is akin to conducting a symphony orchestra. Each component, from the smallest bolt to the most powerful piston, plays a crucial role in creating a harmonious riding experience. Just as a conductor guides the musicians to produce a beautiful melody, regular maintenance ensures that all the parts of your motorcycle are working together in perfect sync. Tightening loose chains is like fine-tuning the strings of a violin, preventing unwanted vibrations and ensuring a smooth, responsive ride. Adjusting valve clearances is like balancing the brass section, optimizing airflow and maximizing power delivery. And lubricating cables and bearings is like applying rosin to a bow, reducing friction and ensuring smooth, effortless operation. Section 4. The Rider's Oath. As responsible motorcyclists, we've taken an unspoken oath to not only enjoy the ride, but also to protect and preserve the machines that make it all possible. We recognize that regular maintenance is an integral part of this oath, a testament to our commitment to safety, performance, and the longevity of our beloved machines. We vow to never ignore a suspicious noise, to never dismiss a strange vibration, and to never underestimate the importance of a pre-ride inspection. We pledge to keep our toolkits stocked, our manuals handy, and our minds open to learning new skills and expanding our mechanical knowledge. This oath is not a burden but a privilege, a badge of honor worn by those who understand that true motorcycling enjoyment goes hand in hand with responsible ownership. Section 5. Beyond the Horizon. As we look beyond the horizon of this essay, let's carry with us the knowledge and inspiration to become better, more informed motorcyclists. Let's embrace the maintenance mindset not as a chore, but as an opportunity to connect with our machines, enhance our riding experience, and ensure that every journey is a safe and memorable one. Remember that the open road is a constant invitation to explore, to push our limits, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. And with a well-maintained motorcycle by our side, we can confidently answer that call, knowing that we're prepared for whatever adventures lie ahead. So keep those tires inflated, those chains lubed, and those engines tuned. The road is calling, and it's time to ride. Section 6. Embrace the journey. Motorcycling is more than just a hobby, it's a way of life. It's about embracing the journey, savoring every twist and turn, and appreciating the freedom and exhilaration that comes with riding on two wheels. And regular maintenance is an integral part of that journey, a companion that ensures every mile is a memorable one. So the next time you're tempted to skip an oil change, delay a chain cleaning, or ignore that telltale squeak, remember the importance of what we've discussed. Remember the peace of mind that comes with knowing your motorcycle is in peak condition, ready to tackle any adventure you throw its way. Remember the satisfaction of knowing you have the skills and knowledge to keep your machine running smoothly, and the joy of hearing that engine roar to life, ready to carry you to new horizons. Section 7. Ride on, ride free. Ride on, fellow motorcyclists, and ride free. Ride with the confidence that comes from knowing your motorcycle is your trusted companion, ready to answer the call of the open road. Ride with the knowledge that you have the power to keep your machine running smoothly, safely, and for years to come. Let the wind guide your path, the sun warm your face, and the rhythm of the road set your soul free. As you carve your own path through this world, remember the importance of the lessons we've learned together. Remember that regular maintenance is not a chore but an investment in your safety, your enjoyment and the longevity of your beloved machine. Section 8. Keep the rubber side down. In the world of motorcycling, there's a saying that resonates with riders from all walks of life. Keep the rubber side down. It's a simple phrase, yet it encapsulates the essence of safe and responsible riding. And what better way to ensure that your rubber stays firmly planted on the asphalt than by maintaining your motorcycle in peak condition? Regular maintenance is the foundation of safe riding, the bedrock upon which all other aspects of motorcycle safety are built. So as you embark on your next two-wheeled adventure, remember the importance of keeping the rubber side down. Remember the importance of regular maintenance and the role it plays in ensuring your safety, your enjoyment, and the countless miles of memories that await. Section 9. Until next time. As we reach the end of our journey together, let's bid farewell with a promise to keep the spirit of motorcycle maintenance alive. Let's share the knowledge we've gained, the tips we've learned, and the passion we have for these incredible machines with fellow riders. Let's continue to explore the open road, to push our limits, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. And let's do it all with the confidence and peace of mind that comes from knowing our motorcycles are our trusted companions, ready to carry us wherever our hearts desire. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and ride maintained. The open road